Welcome back to the halftime show on the PAC Sports Network for our PAC Game of the Week, brought to you by Health Markets. We are now joined by interim head coach of the Grove City Wolverines women's basketball team, Coach Jason Baker. Coach, first off, thanks so much for joining us. I know that you're through the first handful of games of the season, still early in the year, but what are some aspects to this team that you've been really pleased with early on this season?
Our work ethic has been fantastic, and I believe we've got a great group of girls. And throughout the first month or so of our season, you know, with everything being so new, we knew it would take time. We knew there would be adversity at time, and I think what I'm most proud of is the way that our team has bounced back through adversity, really every step of the way.
Well, I know this is the first year that you're in charge of the Wolverines. So what has that been like for you just taking on this new role?
It's been great. It's been great because we've got a great institution that is really supportive and really helpful, and we've got a great group of girls. But it is also very challenging. We everything is new, and so when you make changes this many changes with everything, there's going to be growing pains, and so but it's a challenge that is exciting, and one that because we have such a good group has been fun really every step of the way.
Well, I know it's not your first rodeo being a head coach. I know previously you were the assistant coach at Grove City the last 2 years. You were a head coach at Cardinal Mooney High School in Youngstown, Ohio, an assistant at Canfield High School in Ohio as well. So how much has that previous coaching experience, especially as a head coach, kind of helped you adjust to this so quickly?
Oh, it's been a great help. I think my time at Canfield it's a great program and has really been very influential. But yeah, having experience as a head coach is definitely and having a vision for what you want to do and what you want to accomplish has definitely helped. And then I mean, obviously the years here learning kind of the ins and outs of Division III basketball has definitely helped as well.
Well, I know that you bring back a lot of experienced players for this year. You have Kat Getz, Mara Polchinski, Clara Hannon, Katie Bowler, players that have been very impactful players over the last few seasons. How much of an impact and what type of impact have they had so far this year, but also as leaders?
Um, I think they've had a great impact, and the impact they've had as leaders is probably even greater than what they've done on the floor. You know, with with everything new in the fall and over the summer, those guys really did a fantastic job of leading our team in the direction that we wanted to take this thing. On the court, it's been great. Those guys play hard, practice hard every day. I mean, Katie's just coming back from an injury where she actually got her front two teeth basically knocked out. So she is working her way back. Kat Getz also kind of slowly but surely working her way back from injury as well. So, but Clara and Mo have really, and Jaden Davensizer as well, have really kind of been our rocks on the court throughout the season so far, and have made a really great impact.
Well, I'm glad that you bring up Jaden Davensizer because she found herself as a major piece last year and continues to do that this year. I know that she has really established herself as a strong sharpshooter from outside. So how does her shooting ability benefit herself, but also others on the floor?
Well, it's great for our team, obviously, because she is a fantastic shooter. But what it does for our team is, with a lot of stuff that we do, we try to open up gaps, and she stretches the floor with that, and we want to put her defender in a position where they have to help or they have to lock in. And so even when she's not catching the ball to get open three, she's still stretching the floor for our team to create open gaps for other people.
Well, I know that Reese Hazley and Meredith Sherrod have also been impressive as underclassmen. They've found themselves in the rotation. How have you seen them grow as players in the early going of the year?
Yeah, it's been a fun progression to watch. And I think sky's the limit for both of those two. And, if they keep working hard and continue to have a positive attitude, and I think that their progression is just going to be steady throughout the season.
Well, I know that after you guys wrap up some PAC play, you guys take a week off, and then you're actually heading out of town. You're going to Tennessee, playing some other teams in Christopher Newport in Southern Virginia. How excited is the team to take a trip down south and just, get maybe a change of scenery?
It's super exciting. And, there is a lot of things to enjoy down in Nashville. And, it's going to be a great experience for our team. And to play two really tough teams as well down there, I think will help us to prepare for the second half of the season when we get back from Christmas break.
Are there any fun little excursions that you guys have planned for the trip?
Yeah, we're gonna go. There's a place called Cheekwood. It's a botanical garden with all millions of Christmas lights. The first night we get there, we're gonna go there. We are also touring the Grand Ole Opry. I feel like when you go to Nashville, that's got to be one of the things you check off your list. And so we definitely, yes, the basketball part is important, but we want to have a good experience there as well. So yeah, we will definitely get out and do a couple of different things.
Well, definitely important for the players and the coaching staff as
Right,
well to get out
right,
and explore a little bit, take your mind off of basketball for a little bit. But
absolutely.
Coach, it's been great to have you on our halftime show today. Before we let you run, I want to hear, especially with this smaller amount of teams that are making it to the PAC tournament this year with the new format, how do you see this blend of experience and inexperience kind of coming together and being able to propel your team into one of those final six spots?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I like the eight team, but with the six team, our league is much better this year and much deeper. And so, I feel like there are going to be at least one or two teams that don't make the tournament that could probably go on a run and do some damage in that tournament. And so it just makes every game more important. And I know with our game, at Bethany, it becomes a very important game because yeah, obviously, I think any team that's in that top six could do some damage.
Well, we are definitely excited to see the rest of the season for the Wolverines over here at the PAC Sports Network. And again, Coach, thanks so much for stopping by today.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
That's Grove City interim head women's basketball coach Jason Baker. Don't go anywhere, as we will be right back for the second half of today's game on the PAC Sports Network.